News Channel.
It is 7 a.m. in London, 2 a.m. in the state of Pennsylvania, where voters have elected John Fetterman, the Democrat, as their next senator. This puts the Democrats in a strong position to hold on to the Senate. Let's take a look at some of the results so far. The fate of the House remains unknown at this hour, but we've got North Carolina Senate. That was a Republican hold. They kept that one. We've got Ohio. The Republicans also held on to Ohio. J.D. Vance, the Trump-endorsed candidate, took that one, defeating Tim Ryan. In Florida, Marco Rubio has held on to his Senate seat, defeating the Democrat challenger Val Demings. And in New Hampshire, the Democrats have held on to their seat. This one was a little tighter than they would have liked earlier in the race, but they held it quite comfortably. Maggie Hassan holding on 54% for the Democrats. And then the final one, which is the big one for the Democrats, because this is one that they've flipped. The Democrats have taken the Senate seat in Pennsylvania. That is John Fetterman, the most unusual Democratic candidate, much beloved in his state, and he has won it with 50%, beating Donald Trump's candidate, the celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz. Big win for Democrats.
Very big win for Democrats. We have Brian Lanza and Marianne Marsh here in the studio who are going to take us through to the half hour. Brian Lanza, I know you've been in contact with people at Mar-a-Lago tonight in the Trump team. What do they make of it?
They're disappointed. It's a tough night. They're extremely disappointed. They're frustrated. They're angry. I suspect.
Angry at who?
Republican leadership. You know, Senate leadership, House leadership. They're not going to be angry at Trump. You know, we're talking Mar-a-Lago. But you know, this was supposed to be a year, and this ran contrary to history. You know, only the second time in the past 40 years or 50 years that an incumbent president, you know, hasn't been wiped out. You know, George W. Bush, September 11th, that was the last time. That was a huge event in American history that sort of stopped the typical patterns from taking place.
And no president has gone to the country in a midterms with inflation at this level, not for 40 odd years.
Yeah. So it's been since Reagan. It's been since Reagan.
Does it have any bearing on whether Donald Trump decides to run for another run at the White House or not?
No, I don't think so. I think it gives him, he probably thinks about it for about 30 seconds in the morning when he wakes up, sees the thing. But Trump believes in himself more than anybody.